Hello everyone, my name is Basi from TradewithBolu Online Services, and I'm here to bring the weekly analysis for first week of August 2021. Right, so this is just to give you an overview of what to expect in the markets this coming week. Some setups here may be long term, some could be short term that you can just cash in on immediately. Right, so without wasting much time, let's begin. So this is the Dxy chart, and as usual we always use the Dxy to get an overview of what to expect in the markets. Right, use the Dxy for that reason. And you can see this triangle has been forming for some time now. This is on the weekly time frame, so this triangle has been there. As we see markets reverse from that point and see that the dollar is bearish, running down. So we go on to a lower time frame, can see there's this break of structure, right, and that signifies that this uptrend is may be coming to an end and a downtrend starting. Right, so with the view that the US dollar is losing strength, we can use that as we progress in analysis and move on to other pairs. So first main pair we're looking at is EURUSD. Right, EURUSD is quite the inverse of the Dxy. Right, you can still see the same triangle formation, just in the opposite direction. Right, so same triangle forming, and quite the same thing. Break the market structure. The this last low was taken out. Right, so let's believe lower time frame will be clearer. Right, yes, so here there's a lower low here, so we can bring this here. This last low was broken, and see the market beginning to go up. Right, so this confirms that this downtrend is ending and an uptrend should start towards this level. Right, so you can see this was in place of resistance, and now broken through and come to test it as a support. You can see market bouncing off that already. Right, so we have the first higher low, first higher high, first higher, second higher high, and second higher low. So we can confirm that this uptrend is actually ready to start. So levels of entry, the first most obvious entry could have been when market retested this area, right, support, resistance, turning back to support, and this could have been the first point of interest, and it would have been, if we had taken that, should have been in about roughly, it would have reached 50 pips by now. Then we missed that. So next thing we're looking at, it's possibility that you can use this to form a trend line, right, and the market comes back and retest this, right, and then you join in on the move, or you just wait for another pullback. Another pullback. When you see an impulsive bullish move like this, you could join in on the trade. So inside that trade, your stop loss could be at this level, and you ride it, trail it all the way to the top, and see how much you can catch from that move. Alright, so that's it for EURUSD. Moving on to GBP USD. Right, GBP USD, this 8-4 time frame. On this, you can see clear uptrend, right? Very clear. A series of higher highs and higher lows, add up. So at this point, this is just an easy market structure, very easy to predict. So you can see this level, right? The market is at a key level right now. Currently, the current markets happening right now. So we had this area of resistance was broken through, and it's coming to retest it as a support. So this is a possible setup that you could take right now. Sorry about that. You could have your stop loss right below this level, and your take profit should be at the previous high. So So you have risk to reward about 2:8, about 1:2.8. Pretty good. So yeah, but you can even go to a lower time frame, find better opportunities, right? So you see this breaking structure, right? Breaking structure right here, and market begins to go up. So at this point, I mean, it's a key level to enter. Like I said, some setups may be immediate, right? But I hope you watch this video soon enough to catch this move because it looks great. So that's just it basically for the GBP. Won't bother going to higher time frames, although it's quite good to analyze from higher time frames. But this market structure is quite clear, quite easy to understand. Clear uptrend, and what do you want to do in an uptrend? Buy at key levels. This is a key level, so you buy. So we're done with GBP. Now GBPJPY, another beautiful pair. So let's start from weekly. I know it was a clear trend, right? It's also a clear trend, but go from the weekly for you to be able to understand something that I want to show you, right? So this is GBPJPY on the weekly, and from what I'm seeing here, let's go to the, there has been a break in the structure. Okay, we're having an uptrend, and at this point, right here, this higher low was taken out, and we see a downtrend starting. So now possibly you could draw a trend line here. Yes, beautiful. Draw a trend line there, and we're expecting market to start selling, right? So that's what I wanted to show you from higher time frame. We're expecting a bearish move. So now looking on the lower time frames, let's go to the H1, right? So you can see this was an uptrend, and you can see at this point market failed to make a higher high, right? It was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But here it couldn't make a higher high, right? So and then after that we see the market structure broken, right? Market structure has been broken, and price comes back to test this inefficiency. So yes, efficiency, we have that right there. So now at this point I believe the market is ready to begin a downtrend, a proper downtrend. So let's see, we have if we see strong bearish momentum and the next candle comes out very strong, then we could enter this trade and ride it as long as possible, and just catch the new trend as it's starting. So yeah, that's for GBPJPY. So points of interest, right? Let's see if we have a trend line here. So yes, but it doesn't seem a market to get there, but if market gets there, that's fine. But like I said, this inefficiency is a proper point. Once we see strong bearish momentum, we catch the bearish run and run with it. So that's it for GBPJPY, and our final pair for today, we're looking at USDZAR, right? From the higher time frames, see how that plays out. So from the higher time frame, clear structure, right? Downtrend, proper. I think we have this other block right there, and that's what the market came to test and it's reversing from. So with that in mind, we are expecting a downtrend, right, on the lower time frames. So if we go down to the time frames, see a good uptrend, and since we are expecting a downtrend, you don't want to be buying in this market, right? You don't want to be buying in this market. So what are we going to do? We are going to wait. So this is an example of a long-term setup. I told us that we would have long-term setups and short-term setups. So what I want to see is that price actually breaks through this level, right? This level has been quite stubborn. I mean, you can see markets desperately trying to break it here, lots of rejection, but markets back there again. So we want to see this level broken, right? I mean, it's making hoping for a BMS at that point, and when we see that happen, see another lower high before we can consider taking the trade, right? Points of concern would be this inefficiency or the other block behind it. So we have this level marked out and expect price to break through here and come back to test this before we are sure of going for a downtrend. All right, but because nothing is showing in the market, obviously let's see, on the weekly there's possibility that this continues going up, because obviously on lower time frames and a strong uptrend. So we do not try to predict the market. You just wait to see what the market does and then we react. If we have bullish pressure from here, strong bullish pressure, then we can take a buy trade, right, and hold it all the way to make an equal high or a higher high. But my view is for a bearish run, so I'm waiting for BMS, and that's what my mind is fixed on. So that's been it for today's analysis. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like the video, share to your friends and family, everyone that you know that trades, everyone that you want to be interested in trading. And thank you for choosing TradewithBolu. Have a nice week.